Tenno. No. Operator.
The strand of claw has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver. Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think. He said, "Do not let it see you weeping, Lloyd."
We had a deal. The deal was shook. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, we end as we began.
Oh, que maquiavélico. Está muy buena la aventura ahí.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work. You've met the animals? The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The void got in, somehow. Again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel, and they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time. A fresh opportunity to research keeps the Garvia busy. I'm quite content now. Oh, I'll just pop arcanes. The very name smacks of sorcery. Asking for trouble in my view.
venga.
Good condition. Shouldn't take long. Very good, Tenno. All satisfactory, I trust.
Come. We have... Ah, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps? You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Papa's design has uplifted me to function as the coordinating factor of this little group. You, may have heard that one of our number was consigned to paradise before our return from the void. Min, Tagfa's mate. Yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand, and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work! Gather the others. One struggles to fathom your prayer. Run along.
Please, remember to hand in any voca you encounter for analysis.
Oh.
Come and get it! Mr. Tagfer is very still and very quiet. Like a dead thing in the hot green thing I think I came from. Jungle. He must be practicing. Mr. Tagfer? Wow, he's really good at that. Dead thing. Is Min a dead thing? Can my friends be dead things? Can I be a dead thing? Oh, Papa will bring her back. Papa can do that. Papa won't let us be dead things. Papa, Bark, loves us. Yes, Bark. Yes, Bark, Bark. Mr. Fibonacci. He'd know. Papa's plan. Papa's plan, he said. So, you got it.
Oh. Bueno. Jaja. Para mí los que son buenos son este y este. Son estos dos.
You in the mood for a little Netracell action?
1 minute, I existed only to eat and flee and breed. The next I was me. But men, did men have time to be men? Before she and I, we were the last. Did you know that? Without her, there's no more us. No more tag fur and men. No soft calls. No gentle nuzzling muzzle. No little tag furs. No little mins. Ever. Fibonacci says we have to trust that it's all part of Papa's plan. How? Why? And now I have a purpose. So the fish says. To help you in the ways in which I have been instructed. But all I want is to be with her. Min. Netracells. Far as I'm concerned, anything of Papa's is yours. Archon shards, jewelry, loose furniture. Secrets? Papa never wanted anyone to know what he was up to. That's why he built the Netracells. Little hideaway vaults. Not even Lloyd knows what he got up to in there. I want to know. I can get you into the anchor hold, where Albrecht stored all his key glyphs. They're on a rotation timer. Only one Netracell can be opened at any given time. And before you can do that, you've got to find the Netracell. Bye.
Chosen operator, a friendly suggestion. You could do so much more with those melee weapons of yours. I donate my wisdom on both tool and technique. Listen well. Tenukai, a fighting technique fusing void and bestial instinct. Raw power. While I have never used Tenukai, I understand it perfectly. Somewhat of a mind master. Enough so that lost materials pertaining to Tenukai have been stored just out of my reach in the sanctum. Tools. Papa was not one to rest. Use this segment to unlock more potential for your arsenal. The arcane was an art and science that Papa studied well. The convexity of my bowl a magnifying glass on his research, and now your gain. Install this segment, acquire melee arcanas, find Tenukai modules, and observe the results. A swift deletion of your foes.
Tenno, the Warframe Corvex was designed by my Albrecht's own hand to protect the chosen operator from the hazards of his laboratory. This design is yours, by right. I intend to keep the promise I made to him. When the time is right, and the equipment repaired, I will assist you to travel back to the past, to the pivotal year of 1999. Perhaps, between us, we may change history. Lloyd.
Lourdes is angry.
I may require maintenance after all.
Ya vamos a poder usar arcanos para melee. Oh. No, en este no. ¿Cuál debía poner? Lo siento, es elegida. Este me conviene más. Está en camino de acero. Sí. Supervivencia, alquimia, defensa, asesinato. Vamos, un asesinato en camino de acero. Oh, me olvidé de ponerle mods al grimorio y al mod. Pero nomás voy con rifle y melee.
Take one, and fill the waiting eyeball full of visionary Open that waiting eye into the abyss, Tenno, and defend it whilst the serum does its potent work. Gaze upon you! Pluck them out! Aventura is spent, but we must see more. Locate another probe. Acquire a fresh probe, Tenno. The murmur seeks to protect its eyes. Ha! I've got a Tenno! Ha ha ha! Expect the Vitrium to perceive anything whilst being poked at in such a manner? What have I poked you? Over quickly if you want to risk probing multiple Vitrium scanners at once. Potentially a valuable case study in this assessment. Inject the Vitrium, Tenno, and keep it intact. We require it to see on our behalf. We must outstare the murmur. Fetch a probe and narcotize another Vitrium. to assign colleagues to administer serum to multiple scanners at the same time, it would speed up the process while adding to the, excitement. Success! The Victorium beholds the swarm! Attack now! If you keep searching, you risk discovering a purer, more virile foe. Now or never. Challenge it! Here comes the tide! Let it break itself against you! Finally takes form. At last, it can be destroyed. As it was written, so has it come to pass. The awaited operator has slain the many-armed envoy. Vashtav Mara Lok.
Ya, con esto voy a...
strike to win. The lesson ends.
Bueno, eso sería todo, amigos. A ver.
Now that
Subo
you're
otro video para
here,
ver cómo
Tello,
sigue este
let's put you to work.
caso. Gracias por todo,